The angel's message to you says, trust, the universe works in your favor. My beloved, maybe your trust and confidence with some people have deteriorated. Perhaps you have had a great disappointment that makes you think that everything is a big lie, even your own feelings are a lie. Thus, you will find yourself distrusting everything and everyone, yourself and everything you do. Mistrust is the opposite of flow, and you must learn that when you trust and flow, all of life unfolds before you in a harmonious and relaxed way. In this special message that comes with light directly to your being, you must pay attention and open both your mind and your heart to absorb and find the real essence that dwells in you and achieve changes in your life. That is why, staying until the end, you will discover why this message was really for you and how much you needed it. Also take advantage of the final advice to take your first big step. This does not mean that you have to blindly trust others, or that you have to stop protecting yourself. It means that you have to change the way you see things and understand that the world is not against you, but when you flow, the universe works for you. There are many people who hurt you, but there are also many people who are kind to you. I know that many times you don't get what you expected, your promises are broken. But instead of having to stop believing in good things for that reason, you can try to find balance from love and find ways to flow again. When mistrust takes hold of you, you must realize that you will have to use all your ingenuity to restore the normal flow. Every act of trust is an act of change and access to the cosmic flow. Understand that change is not necessarily bad, but necessary. Do not feel attacked all the time. Understand that not everyone wants to hurt you. You can find good people and souls of light in this world. Take care of yourself and do not allow bad behavior with yourself. Don't always assume beforehand that everyone wants to take advantage of you and everyone has shady motives. Understand that some people may approach you simply out of love and generosity. In fact, your distrust has taken its toll on you on more than one occasion because you missed great opportunities. It is time to open your eyes and understand that the world does not have to be a hostile place. It can be a place of love and harmony if you change your attitude. On many occasions, you come to experience a sense of having low energy and feeling drained, and to a large extent this may be due to a lack of trust in everything and everyone. This distrust leads you to think that everything represents danger and that evil is always lurking. Instead of focusing on that, I invite you to connect with love, the good and the positive. It is true that you have experienced betrayal and lies from some people, but this does not mean that everyone will act that way. Not everyone will betray you in the future or cause you harm. Remember that suspicion of betrayal should not become an obsession. This will only hurt you. Do not think about the times you have been betrayed, because your attitude must be that of love in spite of the deceptions suffered, the disappointments and the betrayals, my beloved. Understand and accept that the people who are in your life right now are there for 3 basic reasons. First, because they decide to be with you for whatever reason. Second, because you decided to get closer to that person, for whatever reason. Third, because there might be a spiritual reason for you to meet as friends, companions, or family, and in this way learn together. Remember that there are soul agreements, and depending on the teaching you wanted to receive separately or together, there may be a soul agreement that you and that person or persons do not remember, but that your souls do. And that is why you have coincided in this life. It is normal that distrust may seem an easy way for you to protect yourself, but understand that there are other forms of protection. Be aware that no matter how much you trust a person, you will never know how that person thinks or feels. From all this, you will learn an important lesson: you can trust again and let yourself flow. You can flow with the universe and with the people who are now coming into your life and with the people who are already in your life. You have to be aware that you cannot control what others do or think, but you can control what you do. In all moments, both good and difficult, you will have the assistance of angels and archangels. We are here to guide you. Uncertainty and distrust are sometimes a necessary part of learning. Your ego may make you want to control and know everything. But you have to understand that it is also necessary to flow and trust. Because when you do your best to take care of you, the universe does too. The universe can work in your favor when you trust and flow through the energies. Flowing and trusting the universe will help you find harmony and balance. Because the truth is that the first step in allowing the universe to work in your favor is trust. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. You should not go through life without wanting to do something in case it goes wrong, because that attitude towards life subtracts more than it adds up. That fear of failing, of being failed, of being wrong, of failing, keeps you in a false comfort zone, because there is nothing comfortable about it. But your ego likes it because you don't take risks, and if you don't take risks you don't succeed. But it makes you see that you are apparently safe and invites you not to take risks. My beloved, being wrong is part of the path. To make mistakes is allowed. To make mistakes is mandatory to grow. And that is why we are here with you. Every time you make a mistake, you learn, you advance, you grow. Make mistakes to move forward. If you make mistakes, it means that you are at least trying and taking risks. The worst thing is not to make a mistake when doing something. It is not to do something for fear of making a mistake and remain static in front of life. Trust is also an expression of faith. You have to trust in the greater order that exists, the perfect divine order. Therefore, in those moments when you feel stuck and cornered, instead of fighting against the current, you will obtain much more positive results if you trust in the universe and in yourself as well. You have to have within you the certainty that everything will be resolved correctly, in the right place and at the right time. Because to trust is to open your heart to the universal movement, it is to be in a position of openness to receive the opportunities, the blessing, and the miracle. When you trust the universe, you will begin to see around you its signals, the chronicities, and many other forms of communication from the universe. And all of that will wisely guide you to move forward on the path, to achieve your purpose. To flow and trust means to let go, to accept the natural rhythm of the universe. To trust is also to stop resisting and accept reality. You already did yourself a lot of harm by not trusting anything and demanding too much of yourself. That made you feel disconnected from the universe, from your being. You felt small many times. You still have in your mind that idea that you will never reach what you expect from yourself, and it makes you feel mediocre or lacking in talent, defective, when in reality you are wonderful and have many talents. But it's up to you whether you put them into practice or not. Whether you manifest them to the world or not. When you act unreservedly, the universe will act unreservedly for you too. Life has its way. Your pace. Their times. Your ways and forcing things will not speed up what needs your time to arrive, in the same way that getting up early cannot make it dawn earlier. Life flows at its own pace. The universe has its perfect times, but your impatience and distrust make you suffer and sabotage all the good that is to come. Everything has a perfect order in the universe, providing you with the experiences you need so that you learn what you need to learn at all times. Maybe what you want hasn't arrived yet. It takes longer than you can expect, or it may not arrive. But if so, you must be patient and trust in the divine hand that can do everything. If something didn't arrive, it's because it wouldn't be the time, or it wouldn't be right, because you have to learn something before it arrives. You are more valuable than you think. But when you look at yourself, you don't see yourself. I do see you. Be who you are and the divine potential that is kept within you. You see in yourself what you have learned to see, what you have learned that you are, but you are more than what you can see in yourself with the naked eye. You are much more powerful than you think. You have the gift of creating in your life what you want and living the life you want. You are full of strengths, of capabilities, of possibilities. Everything that is in you that makes you special and unique helps you achieve your goals connected with your being. Everything that makes you different is wonderful, because no two souls are the same, but in essence they are. Each soul has developed gifts and strengths. If you look at life from there as I can see you, from what you do have, from what you can, from what you are, you will see that you will feel stronger with everything despite the adversities. There is something magical when you understand that every soul has something wonderful to contribute to the world, and that God resides in every soul, my beloved. When you trust yourself and the universe, you help yourself build the highest castle, walk the longest path, and jump over the most difficult of obstacles, no matter how incredible it may seem. It is moving in the perfect movement. You will have to learn to be a little more flexible in the face of changes, even when the changes are not entirely pleasant. Because if you keep your mind on your goals, all the changes that come will end up benefiting you. Work for you, for your dreams and your goals. And then you will discover that the entire universe is conspiring in your favor day after day, opening the coffers of abundance, money, happiness, and peace for you. The key to happiness is in you. You just have to open yourself to it so it can enter your life. When you trust, the universe favors you. It makes you increase your chances of getting everything you want. You remain strong to face everything no matter how long or difficult the road is. If you don't trust, at the first difficulty you will change course and let yourself be carried away by the current. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.